Welcome to the always available standard configuration video series prepared by ZeroNines Technology. This is video 3, attaching application servers to ZeroNines. This video is the third and final video in the always available standard configuration series. As you may recall, video 1 concentrated on the installation procedure for the master console, depicted here as Sandbox 1. The master console serves as the foundational element of the standard configuration, providing console, journaling, and messaging services. Video 2 provided the installation procedure for the configuration's appliances, depicted here as Sandbox 2 and Sandbox 3, which provide node, switching, and proxy services. This video will provide instruction on how to attach your application servers to the always available configuration, which is the final step in establishing an active-active operational profile. Assuming that you were successful in establishing the master console Sandbox 1 and the two appliances Sandbox 2 and Sandbox 3, you are now ready to attach and activate your application servers within the standard configuration. Our first step in this procedure is to verify the status of the standard configuration components. We accomplish this task by logging into the Management Console. Using a web browser, we will access the console using its IP address. In our example, we remotely access our console and configuration components using the following address: http://remote.zeronines.com:8080/console. We are presented the Cloud9's login page. Here we enter our username and password. We are now presented the Administration and Management Console page. From here, we will enter our configuration by selecting the field Video Demo. From this location, we will check the operational status of our Tracker services hosted on Sandbox 1, our Node services hosted on Sandbox 2 and Sandbox 3, our Proxy services hosted on Sandbox 2 and Sandbox 3, and our Switch services, also hosted on Sandbox 2 and Sandbox 3. As indicated by the green checkmark associated with each module, we are assured that the configuration is operational. In our configuration, two appliances have been defined: Sandbox 2 and Sandbox 3, each providing switch, node, and proxy services. To attach our first application server to the environment, we will select the Node field and double-click on Sandbox 2. Once selected, configuration information about the node Sandbox 2 will be displayed. By default, the application server settings are set to localhost. To establish a link from Sandbox 2 to the target application server AppServer1, we will select the Settings tab and enter the application server's name or IP address. In our example, we will enter the IP address 192.168.1.124. We now save our settings, and we are provided confirmation that the component AppServer1 was saved successfully. We will now repeat the process to configure Sandbox 3 to communicate with the second application server, AppServer1. In our example, the second application server, AppServer2, is identified by IP address 192.168.1.125. Again, we save our entry and receive a confirmation that the server has been joined to the configuration. The application servers are now part of the ZeroNines active-active ecosystem. The ZeroNines software will now safeguard the application servers, assuring they are always available. We hope you enjoyed this video series. And remember, We here at ZeroNines are pursuing a world without downtime. For more information, please visit us at ZeroNines.com